Hi guys, welcome back to the All Things New YouTube channel. Today we have a special guest for you. One that you may have been anticipating last video. Without further ado, I introduce you to Mom's favorite!
Welcome. The last video when everybody shared their stories about my mom, my siblings, and my dad. Let's talk about this. Prior to the video, I wasn't a big fan of coming on camera and being emotional on camera. That was my reason why I didn't do the last video. But then when the video came out and I watched it for the first time, I was like, I loved how my siblings and my dad all came together and they put a beautiful video out dedicated to my mom. And I wish I would have done it. I wish I would have been a part of it. And me and Trisha bumped heads.
Yes, we did.
Because of it, but I feel like I should have did it. So that's why I'm here today.
You also mentioned over the phone that grief looks different on everybody, and if that's not your journey to share your experiences on such a public thing like this, then that's it. Like, there's no argument, but I do appreciate how afterwards you were able to change your mind. Ain't nothing wrong with changing up a little bit. But we were beefing, heck. We were beefing.
We were beefing. But I'm here. I'm here now.
We should definitely go over the story that you wanted to share.
So my story, it's like a total of like 5 stories, but I'm gonna just make it into one. So like every year this same story happened, different circumstances, but it was the same thing that happened.
Can you give us the age or like what year are you referring to?
This is like elementary school. This what happened, and I feel so bad for my mom, by the way.
We were talking about this in the other video, but we were putting mom through it.
Yeah, especially during school.
Through it.
I feel like I wasn't that bad. Trisha, Ryan, Nico weren't that bad either. Maybe Soraya and Nico were that bad.
Yeah. I wasn't that bad.
The stories they told when it came to school, I wasn't doing all that because I didn't want to get in trouble.
To share.
Yeah, I don't have those kind of stories. But the story I do have, I'm going to tell the one that happened in 5th grade. We all went to the same elementary school.
Yeah, shout out John Paul Jones.
John Paul Jones Elementary. You have this end of the year paper that you have to write. You have to choose somebody and write like a biography about them. And at the end of the year, you have to go up in front of your whole class in the auditorium and give a whole presentation about it. Yeah, and then
it's a historical figure.
It could be whoever you want.
What?
Yeah, I forgot who I chose. And it's crazy because throughout the whole year, there would be dedicated times where you would just focus strictly on your paper and your presentations.
It's important. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. And you had like a whole school year to do it. But during that time, I would just look at the stars. I remember the day before. And this is like, school's going to end like next week. I didn't do anything up to this point the day before. And my teacher, his name was Mr. Pierce. He told me, okay, your presentation is going to be tomorrow. And I was like, okay, cool. And I didn't have nothing. And I was stressing. I was like, oh my gosh. I used to do this to my mom every year. Because this was like a big portion of her grade. And I didn't wait till I got home from school. I waited till it got like nighttime. And I was like,
Mom,
she's like, what's wrong, son? I was like,
I have a paper and a presentation due tomorrow, and I need help.
she's like, what? Yeah, Mom, I forgot about it. And my mom was so mad. A 10-page paper, and I'm not gonna lie, my mom wrote the whole thing.
Of course she did. Of course she did.
My mom wrote the whole thing. She also made the PowerPoint. She was doing the paper while she was doing the PowerPoint, and she was telling me what I was gonna present when it happened and everything. And she even wrote me flashcards for each slide and what I was gonna say. And she used to be like, your eyes, you need to make sure you're just not reading it off of here or off of your board, and you're just gonna make sure you give your audience your eyes and make sure you seem confident. And I was like, Mom, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know who that person is.
I don't even know who this guy is. I think I did Abraham Lincoln. We stayed up to like 12, and I was like, Mom, I'm tired. My mom was like on page 4. She's like, oh, hell no. Hell no, you're gonna stay up and then I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, the next day came, and I was so nervous.
Was Mom there?
Mom was there, and she went to Kinko's. I don't know if it was Kinko's or
Shout out
FedEx.
Kinko's, yeah.
She went the day of to print out my paper, and she brought it in an envelope. She make everything look nice, and then
That was her touch, though. That was her flair. She enjoyed stuff like that.
My mom used to do the extras when it came to stuff like that. She brought it to me, and she's like, here are cards. Eyes, make sure you don't just read it off here, and make sure you engage. And I'm like, oh, okay, Mom. But this is the part that just ruined me. Because I was going in a little confident. I was like, you know what? I could do this. It's
Yeah.
only going to be like 2 to 3 minutes. So the guy before me goes up, absolutely kills it. And then I go up and I'm like nervous. And I look at my mom. She's like, she's staring at me. She giving me the death stare. And I'm like, oh. But then I end up doing it. I passed. So thank you, Mom. She made it happen. I don't know.
She made it happen.
She made it happen, and I passed. I passed kindergarten to 5th grade with my mom.
Okay. I think it's time we dive into some questions.
Yeah. Oh man.
I would just like to add too that our mom was a very organized person, so I feel like environments where you get to present things or you get to create things like that is where she really like thrived in.
She loved stuff like that. She loved it so much. I was like, Mom, take the ball, run with it.
Okay, girl. Oh, first question from Sarai was, what was it like being mom's baby, or some people refer to as mom's favorite? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like my mom had a very special place in her heart for me.
Correct.
And I feel like I used to get away with a lot of stuff
A lot of stuff, guys.
that
A
my
lot of
siblings couldn't
stuff.
get away with.
From this side, it was a lot of tough love. From that side, it was just a lot of love. So, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
You're now a father. Is there things that you're putting into parenthood that maybe mom?
Yes. I try to be more, I want to say soft. Oh my God, my mom had a lot of patience.
A lot of
Especially when it
patience.
came to bad kids.
Oof.
All the bad kids used to always love my mom. As my kids grow up, I think I want to have a lot more patience towards them.
How did your mom show love without saying "I love you"?
Yeah, my mom was like she was like,
Some people say acts of service.
yeah, she was like, she was, she had this like, this weird superpower where she was able to speak to you in your own love language. Like, each one of us had our own way of being loved, and
I'm on the same page.
she did like the best job in speaking to us in our own love language. It was weird. She used to always know when I was hungry, and she used to always have a meal for me. Or I think it's like
Intuition.
mother's intuition. Like she used to just know things, and I know I didn't really
I
answer the
know, I know.
question.
How did your mom show love without saying "I love you"?
I think personally for me, she used to show me love through food. The most important thing was she used to always listen to me. And it could be about anything, and it would never be like a listen to respond. It would always be a listen to understand.
Oof.
She tried in so many of these videos.
I know,
So
Okay, what was her weirdest habit? Let's lighten up the
oh
load.
my gosh. And my siblings can vouch for me 1,000%.
Okay.
When we used to go to Hometown Buffet,
Okay.
if you know, you know, I love Hometown. I haven't been there in years. We all used to be on like plate number 2, plate number
Yes.
3. Some of us was working on the desserts.
Some of us, carrot
Right.
cake, chocolate cake. Some of us.
And my mom would still be on her very first plate. She used to always have some fried chicken on her. My mom used to eat with a fork and a knife, like cut her chicken like that, and she used to take so long to eat.
And when Dad would be like, "Hurry up!
What would she say?
Sorry, I like to chew my food.
yeah.
Sorry, I actually like to chew and swallow it." Okay, that's
Oh
good.
my God, yeah, she used to always say that. You know, one thing I thought was so funny in the last video when Soraya and Nico were like, close your mouth.
Turn around, mom's like, close your mouth.
My mom's rule: close your mouth.
Nico said that. Nico said that.
I'd be like this.
God,
That reminded me so much of my mom. She didn't really do it to me,
neither.
but Soraya and Nico used to have that problem, I guess.
What would your mom have done if she caught you sneaking out?
Oh my God. I have a real life
Ooh.
scenario that this happened.
And you were kind of crazy too. I'm not gonna lie. You were crazy. I wasn't
When?
doing half the stuff you were doing, dude.
In high school?
Yeah.
So my senior year, to wake up early and drive from Chula Vista all the way to Madison a 40-minute drive in the morning. And at that time, Jacob lived with us.
Shout out Jacob.
Shout out Jacob. That's my brother, Jacob. Yeah, we call him Jacopo. We call him
Ooh.
Jacob.
You better get on this story.
Jay
You better-
Rooster. So sometimes we didn't want to go back all the way home to Chula Vista, so we used to stay with my Uncle Chris. And whenever my parents would call now, I'd be like, oh, I'm at Uncle Chris's house. And then sometimes, sometimes I wouldn't be at Uncle Chris's house.
I would even say most times you weren't at Uncle Chris's
Most
house.
times I wasn't at Uncle Chris's house. And I remember one day I wasn't there. And my dad would call me. He'd be like, where you at? Oh, man, I'm at Uncle Chris's house, man. He's all right. He kept calling. I was like, I think my dad's on to me now. He calls Jacob. Jacob's like, hey, what up, Uncle Si? He's like, hey, where's Samson at? Oh, man, I think he's in the shower, huh? He's like, hey, fool, where's Samson at? Oh, man, I'm not sure. Oh, my dad calls me. He's like, yeah, it's time to come home. I'm like, oh, man. So I had to go all the way back to Uncle Chris' house, and then I had to pick up Jacob. We went all the way back home. And when my mom used to be upset at me, she used to be very emotional. Because she was so emotional, it used to make me emotional. And I used to feel so bad.
I went out one time and Mom was like, you need to be home back at 10 o'clock. I'm like, Samson don't even live here. Samson doesn't even live here. But
It's different, though.
it's different, but I was like,
It's different.
11 o'clock doesn't come home ever? What the? And I'm responsible. Anyways, anywho, what would she do if she caught you sneaking out? She would just make you feel it.
She'd make me feel it, like,
Okay.
in here.
Did your mom have a favorite song or artist?
My mom liked to dance a little bit.
She did like
She used
this.
to have rhythm. She used to always snap, I think like Earth,
She
Wind,
was-
and Fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire, I
Yes.
think most reminds me of Mom.
What's a place that will always feel like her to you?
I don't think it's a place. I think it's a person. I think anytime I'm near or around my dad, I always feel my mom's presence. Like, it's a little weird.
Yeah. I really like that you said that, bro.
Yeah.
After Mom passed, Dad really had to buck up.
I think for me, it's like just when you lose somebody very close to you, a part of you leaves with them too. And I know for me during that time, I wasn't here. I wasn't here.
Oh, and I'm a testament to that. Because I was here, and I was watching him be there, and I was very, come on.
Yeah, I was rough. I was going to PB a lot.
Shout out PB.
I was going to PB a lot.
Shout out Short Club.
Short Club, getting kicked out of Short Club, Maverick.
Oh, I did my damage there as well.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
When Mom was such a huge part of how we expressed ourselves or how we communicated, when you lose that, I feel like there's a time period in which we all have to like try to adjust to our new normal.
Which is tough.
Tough. And I think that's what you're describing.
The biggest thing was to learn how to communicate with each other. Like before, I feel like if someone felt some type of way, the person who would mediate everything was Mom,
Yeah.
and then things will kind of fall back into place. And to not have that, we had to learn how to,
Talk to each other.
yeah. We're very sarcastic.
Yes.
At least we know now how to communicate with each other. Some of
Anywho.
us are still learning.
Now we're in a spot where we're able to share beautiful memories that mean so much to us about Mom and how impactful she was. And I think that's a really positive thing that came out of this whole process.
It makes me so happy, and I understand now why we're all very close with each other, especially with our dad. I think we all have a special relationship with my dad. And I think it's because of those hard times that we went through and just being in the fire, It's good. I think it's good for other people too,
Yeah.
who might be dealing with it or have gone through it, who can relate to it.
After the last video, we got a lot of responses from you guys telling us your experiences, and we definitely are not alone in everything that we've been through. We found community and people we probably would have never have before.
Yeah, for sure.
We got a special friend. Woo! Hi, Sam.
Hmm?
Hi, Sam.
Dad be walking around with football swag.
Football swag.
Yeah. It's really professional of you to not have any questions.
Sorry. If you could try to sum up their life and the impact they had in one sentence, what would it be?
What would you say?
Okay, I was thinking about this. Very cheeseball thing for me to say, but I think that the world is a better place since Mom has been in it. And I think that that continues even after she's gone.
That was well said, sis.
Glock it. A video like this and the previous video we filmed is very important because Mom was such an impactful person and such a pillar in all of our lives. Even though some people don't always want to film with me.
They need closure. Okay? Because the way you guys been ending them, I'm not liking it.
Dang.
All right, thank you for doing it.
So, Samson, what are your final thoughts when it comes to the end of this video?
I'm glad that I got myself to come share my experiences and talk about my mom. I know it was really hard initially. I think it's important, especially for the future generations, to see us after the fact and know that if we did it, you could do it too. I think the biggest takeaways anybody can learn from, you're never alone. It's always good to have family to lean back on.
There is an after.
For sure.
We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.